Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a kitting up video. Sorry, my camera was touching my table and it was shaking. So I'm gonna try to do a few kitting up again and add it to my series. I did get some feedback from the first one that some people do enjoy the non-time lapse, so I will try my hardest to talk and fill the space. If there's not any talking, then I will most likely go ahead and time lapse it and put some music in so it's not too boring. But it has been a couple weeks since I did those videos. There were 3 in that little series, and then I'll just keep adding. This will be the 4th one, but we'll see how far I can get. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my next number, and it is number 70. So I'm going to go ahead and get that and get started. All right, you guys, so I'm super excited. Number 70 was a Dreamer Designs. I had purchased the trial sizes for all 4 of them, so I did just pick one. I didn't label them in my booklet because when I was doing it, I couldn't remember the names of the paintings and I wasn't near them. So I went ahead and just grabbed one because I had 4 boxes. So this one is the Butterfly Orchid Fantasy, I think is what it was called. But I'm super excited to finally do a Dreamer design. I did do unbaggings for all of these on my channel. If you wanted to see that, please go look through there and have a look at the unbagging for each one. I just noticed the pen they give you has a different tip. It's kind of like I have a metal single placer like this, but I just noticed that I don't know if I noticed it when I opened it, but and they have. Well, these are the same tweezers that EasyWim gives, but they are branded. I forgot what all was in here, so I wanted to. They have the cute little wax pots. I don't use wax, I use glue dots and tweezers. And you even got a straightener. I do need a new straightener. I'm going to keep that one out in this cute little bag. So I'm actually going to put all of that back in here. These trays are just the cheap ones. I don't really use those, but I do keep the squishies because I put these on my tweezers because my fingers start to hurt. But you have a lot of bags also, but I'm not going to use that. So let's see. Here is the painting. I'm glad that it's not next up because it is tightly wound around the tube, so it'll go sit somewhere so it can flatten out. But it's so pretty. I love orchids and I love butterflies, so this was a perfect painting for me to get. There is a lot of colors in here. We have 39 colors. Wow. Well, I think I'm gonna have to use my new lockable Craftmates for this one because I did just purchase some new storage, but they have 60 and 32, and I want to save that for something else. And 30, 60, 32, and 30. So I'm going to go ahead and use my new Craftmates because I think there's 56. Yeah, there's 56, so I'll use 28. I'll still have, I can't do the math, sorry. I'll still have 18, so it's possible I can get another project in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out. I don't know how many I need. It's nighttime here, and you know, I mean, my brain is already not wanting to do that math. But it's nice because it does come with the sticker already. So I am going to actually go ahead and put this on masking tape because I do not know how their stickers, how they stick to the canvas. I have a poster board here because I mean, I have an ugly table, and I've been looking at my videos like, wow, let's use a different table, but I don't have a different table right now. I do have something coming in the mail that will make my table look just a little bit prettier, but for tonight, I just have a piece of black poster board there, so I know you can't see what I'm doing over here, but I'm just putting this on masking tape so I know it'll come off my containers without any residue. So let's see. And then I had a mark where I knew where I could be and still be in the picture. So let's put that back. I'm gonna put it back on here to cut it. This isn't gonna work the same. Oh well, I'll figure it out. What is going on? Let's see. I've seen this done before. I want to cut it like I always cut my stuff, but this piece of paper is not big enough. And I stuck it to the wrong side. Goodness gracious. Well, this is fun. I'm gonna have to put another piece of masking tape here. All right, let's go. I'm going to make this work. I need my sticker to be a little bit smaller than my actual piece of sticker paper that I'm trying to cut on. If y'all haven't seen kitting up videos with people doing this before, you'll understand why here in just a minute when I can get it all figured out. I have to go on the right side of this too. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Crisis averted, sorta, kinda. Maybe. My masking tape does not want to stick to this little sticker paper that the sticker came on, so this may not be working as well as I want it to. So anyways, like I said, it's been a couple weeks since when I did the last videos. So since then, I actually had COVID. I felt fine. I was really sick on a Sunday night. Thought I had a migraine. So I, went and picked up my son and came home and went straight to bed. And I woke up Monday morning and I felt okay. I mean, I didn't even really have a headache at that time. So I went ahead and went to work. Well, I work at a daycare and the infant room. And throughout the day, I felt okay. I started to feel like I was getting a headache. So at lunch, I took some aspirin. And then by 3 o'clock, my whole body was just hurting. Like I had felt like I was being run over by a truck. Well, at that time, I had just chalked it up to, you know, holding babies all day, changing diapers, feeding them, this, that, the other, you know. I didn't really think anything of it. Well, when I got home that night, I was like getting chills and all that good stuff. So I went ahead and took my temperature. And before I had gone to sleep, it was up to 102.4. So I was like, well, I don't think I just had a migraine. I ended up calling my boss in the morning and asking her what she wanted me to do, because I felt okay Tuesday morning even. I just was still aching. And I was running a really low fever. Like I think the most it got to that night or that morning was like, I don't know, 99.7 or 9 or something. It never got up in the hundreds. So she told me she wanted me to go ahead and get tested for COVID because we had been having a lot of COVID cases. So I was like, okay, well, I went to our admin building and I got tested for COVID and it came back positive. So I called her, let her know. She was like, well, I'll let you know when you can come back to work. And I was like, okay. Well, because, you know, the whole thing about 10, 14 days, whatever it was, had changed to 5 days. So I thought I would be going, this was a Tuesday, so I thought I'd be going back to work on Monday. Well, she never called me back, so on Friday I sent her a text asking her, hey, when do I get to go back to work? I didn't get to go back to work until the 11th, so I had to take 10 days in quarantine and whatnot, which I'm not going to go all political and tell my views on COVID and all that. I mean, yes, I know it's a real thing, but I know there's a lot of back and forth, but to be honest, I felt fine. I just was really tired, and a couple of the days I was at home, I would get a headache, but I felt fine. So looking at that, wait a minute, are these both okay? See, I told you I'm tired. So this is H and this is I. But when I was looking at it, it just looked like they were both H's because I was looking at sideways over here. Anyways. So my son actually, let's see. I went home Tuesday after my test. And then Wednesday I stayed home. Well, Thursday and Friday we had weather days. So my son went to his dad's for 5 days, so he wasn't even around me, so he never got sick, which was good. I'm glad he didn't get sick. But I did a lot of diamond painting, so there will be completed videos coming up, completion videos. It's very hard to go through the alphabet and talk at the same time. I mean, multitasking and talking is not my forte. But I did finally get back to work on a Friday. I was like, really? You're gonna make me come back to work on Friday? Why can't I just come back on Monday? And let me tell you, like, I was fine at home. All the first week, I was perfectly fine. I didn't really feel sick at all. I just was congested. And then so, you know, I started doing laundry and everyday stuff, and I walked to my mailbox, which is not very far. It's out my fence and around the corner, but I was huffing and puffing, just walking out to get my mail. So I was like, well, okay. And then just doing laundry was a chore. I would, I was, you know, bending over, picking up laundry and running it to the machine and putting it in. It was just the biggest chore ever to do laundry and get mail. It was ridiculous. TUVW X Y. Let's see. I was actually going in order on my diamond painting and how I had, you know, kitted them all up, and I finished the one that I was trying to finish before I started the series, which was the Christmas carousel. I did finish that one, and then I finished the cross from Huacan, which I will be doing a review on that one. And I started, my next one was supposed to be the mystery diamond painting from Cluo shop. Well, the morning that I tried to work on that one, because it's all black and white, there's no color on the actual canvas, I had gotten a really bad headache that day. I didn't diamond paint that day, I don't believe at all, because it did give me a really bad headache. So I put that one to the side and kind of went out of order of how I kitted them up and everything. But I went ahead and finished a different one, and now I'm back to working on the mystery one, which I am almost finished with that. I am also working on my big one, my 90 by 90. It's literally going to be the death of me canvas. It's We the People Declaration of Independence. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's humongous, 90 by 90. It's on my drafting table right now, and the other half is like getting antsy and wants me to finish it. And he's like, you finish all these other diamond paintings, why can't you finish mine? And I'm like, well, because it's a pain in my butt. Like, literally a pain in my butt. I am going to change something around here. I want all of my, that is not it. I want all of my AB symbols together. I don't really know why, but I'm gonna switch it. So I was gonna try to surprise him and just work on it when he's not here, because he is an over-the-road truck driver and he's not home for sometimes 2 weeks at a time. So this weekend that I'm on currently is, I still didn't want to do that. Holiday. What holiday are we on? President's Day. Jeez, I totally forgot. So I had a 3-day weekend, and I was gonna work on that diamond painting all weekend long, and well, that didn't happen because he's home. I did show him my progress so far, but man, that canvas, I tell you what, it's not the canvas. The canvas is fine. It did come to me folded in half, and I wrote the company and they really didn't seem to care. So I just left it under our bed for a really long time. It didn't help. I tried to iron it. It didn't help. There's still a crease in the middle of the canvas, but once you get the drills on there, it's not as noticeable. So, yeah, it's okay. So let me finish my train of thought with that canvas. Actually, I'll go back to that canvas while I'm doing this. So the way I kit up, I go in alphabetical order, and then I go in number order, and then symbols. That's just the way that I put my stuff in just makes it easier. So now, while I'm kitting up, I have to pay attention to the numbers. So it does take a little bit longer to kit up this way, but in the long run, once I finally get to this painting, I'll be happy I have it this way. Otherwise, I'm going to be looking for the letter I'm working on, and I'm going to have a hard time finding it, and it's just going to be frustrating. The way that I do my diamond paintings is like I do them by section. So down here, wow, this Dreamer Designs canvas. I'm sure I probably mentioned it in the review, but these letters, oof, you definitely need a light pad. But I would start down here and start with the Z, because that's just in the corner here, and I work from the right hand corner over here and then just kind of go this way so my hand doesn't get stuck in it. So I look at Z and I just go look for that container in my package. I don't even use these at all while I'm diamond painting, unless I have a hard time seeing the actual like letter, symbol, whatever, then I'll look over here to see if I can figure it out. But I don't use the DMC codes while I'm diamond painting. I only use that while I'm dekitting. So anyways, to make it long story short, if I'm looking for Z, I know I can go through the alphabet and, oh, there's Z. It's just a lot easier. So I'm gonna make sure I'm still in frame. Let's do this. So anyhow, I was gonna work on my big diamond painting all night Friday, all day yesterday. Well, I saw my granddaughter yesterday, but outside of seeing her, and just work on it and surprise him the next time he got here, but that did not happen. Which, it's alright. I just blame him. He came home when he wasn't supposed to. But it would have been nice to work on it for a long period of time. I'm ready to be done with it, for sure. I got these little funnels and some new storage that I got. They don't really work that great. They're little. It's like the squares are getting stuck in here, so I'm not going to use that. I just wanted to see how it worked, but it's got such a small, I don't even know if you can see, small opening. I'm guessing it's really only going to work for rounds. But, so yeah, I really haven't diamond painted much at all this weekend. These are very staticky. I don't have any dryer sheets that are, I don't think they're static. Whatever it is, non-static. I don't think they're non-static. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out the best way to, I think what I'm going to do is grab my package and then find my number instead of doing it that way. I was up until about 4 o'clock last night, and I did get some diamond painting done, just not on my big one. I was working on my mystery one. I think I finished a section, and then I started a new section and got one symbol completed last night. Maybe at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning when I finally went to bed. But I saw my granddaughter. She's so cute. She's 18 months old and just very well-mannered. She didn't cry at all. We went and we had lunch. She's a very good eater. She's not very picky. She pretty much eats what you put in front of her. We just had a really good time after we had lunch. We stopped by and saw her dad for a couple minutes while he was at work, and then after that we went to the park. She has this cute little toy that he got her for Christmas, and I had brought it to my house for her to play with when she came to my house, but I haven't had her come over yet, and I was like, well, it's supposed to be a really nice day. So we went to the park and I took this little toy. It's a really cool toy. It's got like bowling pins, a basketball hoop, and a soccer goal, and it has the 3 balls to go with it. It's really cute. She actually played with it for a good 30 to 45 minutes before wanting to play on the actual playground. Let me tell you, running around after an 18-month-old without any enclosures, I was exhausted. We were out there for a couple hours and I was just exhausted. My son came and played with us at the park for a little bit, and he's like, "You've been out here for this long with her already?" And he was barely there for 15 minutes and he was already exhausted. And I was like, yeah, tell me about it. I mean, I play with children all day during the week, but it's just different because it's, like I said, in a confined space. I don't necessarily have to worry about them running up on a slide they shouldn't be playing on and getting hurt, but it was a good time. And then when I got home, Brandon was home and we hung out and chilled out for a little bit and ate dinner. And then he had just come in from being out on the road, so he was tired. I started his laundry and wanted to finish a load of his laundry so I could make sure to get it all done before he has to leave tomorrow morning. So tonight it's Sunday and he's only here for 2 nights, but I wanted to make sure it was all done. And then I stayed up and diamond painted. But that has been my weekend so far, and wanted to do some videos and get them uploaded to make sure I had them ready to go. I try to get ahead of the game so I don't miss out on my Sundays and Wednesday videos. I hope I can keep up with that, because I'm going to Colorado for spring break and I want to make sure my videos are completed through spring break so I don't miss a day. So anyhow, how do you guys work on your diamond paintings? Do you go by section and do all the... There's a lot of little pieces of trash in these, which is fine. I just was noticing that. Anyways, do you go section by section and do all of the colors in that one section? Do you do the whole diamond painting one color at a time? My very first diamond painting I did, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't even know there was YouTube videos out there. So I had no clue what I was doing. So I believe I did, at first I started off with, the first one I did was You Are My Sunshine, and I did all the letters. Once I completed the letters, I honestly couldn't tell you what I did. I know I took the whole cover off and then stuck it back on the wrong way, so it stuck to the canvas. I never did that again. After that diamond painting, I think I found some YouTube videos after that one. Just started watching them and learning that, oh, it might be easier to do section by section using the method that I'm using right now. I didn't even have a container to put the drills in when I did that diamond painting. Didn't even know that was a thing. So I was taping my packages closed after I finished. Maybe I did do it. I don't know. I just know I stuck the plastic on wrong. Now I kind of put a sticker on there, or I just don't even pull it up all the way. Number 25, where are you? There you are. I don't pull it up all the way, or I cut it off, or I put release paper underneath it. I work on my diamond paintings different every time. I think it's just, I always work from the bottom right and go up the painting though. And I always do section by section. My new way that I've started doing it is I'll lift up my plastic enough to put down a row of release paper, and then I'll leave the plastic on the rest of it. And when I finish with that one section, I'll just move that release paper up to the next row. And I just been doing it that way. So, just curious how you guys like to work on your diamond paintings. I used to multi-place. I do not multi-place anymore. I just do single placing. I'm not really in a hurry to do these diamond paintings unless it's a gift and I'm in a time crunch. Then I will pull out my multi-placers, which I'm sure if you've seen the other videos, I think it was the one that when I was coming back to videoing, I talked about a diamond painting that I did for a Secret Santa gift. Well, let me tell you, that was a nightmare. It was a really nice painting. The painting was easy, fun, no issues, but it was during Christmas, and I ordered it on like a Friday thinking I would get it, you know, Saturday or Sunday, and I needed to have it completed by Friday. Well, it didn't get to me until like, I don't remember exactly, but I think it was Tuesday. I don't know. That wasn't the right color. Oh well. I think maybe I got it on Wednesday. So I stayed up until like 2 o'clock in the morning getting as much done as I could that Wednesday night. And I multi-placed as much as I could. It was a 30 by 40 and it was so confetti heavy. At least it was a round, and that was thankful of that. And then I took it to work and worked on it at lunch for an hour on Thursday. And then I worked on it until probably 3:30 in the morning that Thursday night to give it to her on Friday. But it got completed. She loved it. I did not obviously do a review on it at all. I don't even think I unbagged it because I was in such a hurry to kit it up and get it going. But if I have a picture of it in one of my completion videos, I'll pop in a picture of it and talk about it. But it was really pretty. It was she likes cardinals and snow globes and crosses. So it had a cross, like a stained glass look with a cross and a cardinal on it. So I was like, oh, I'm going to get 2 of the elements of her favorite things in one diamond painting. Okay. She really, really liked it. I had to cut off some of the diamonds, and I wasn't paying a lot of attention to how I was cutting off the diamonds, and I accidentally cut off the top of the window, but she never knew. I knew. She didn't know. But it turned out really great. I mean, I showed pictures to everyone, and they're like, oh, it's really pretty, and They didn't even know that that was cut off in the picture because of the frame that I had gotten. I didn't want it to, I didn't have a lot of time to frame it, so I just went with what I had. Normally I would have done a matting and done a bigger diamond painting or a bigger frame and done a mat around it so it would have fit in there, but I just didn't have the time. So that was the last time I used my multiplacer in a really long time. That's where that story was going. I mean, I guess I can ramble, but it's all about nothing. But I may only get 2 diamond paintings kitted up in this video. I can only do so much time. It looks like I have like under 9 minutes left. Maybe, hopefully I can get this finished in that amount of time. Maybe I need to stop talking so I can focus. And this will just be a one video kit up, or one diamond painting video kit up. I definitely don't want to make mistakes, but man, it's taken a while. I must not have enough space on my phone. Because before I was able to do like 1 hour and 14 minutes, and I think it was giving me, I thought it gave me an hour, but now it's down to saying I have 44 minutes for the video. And we're getting close. So hopefully it doesn't just stop on me either, and I don't realize it. So I've asked this before in some videos, but I don't know which ones or if they've even aired yet. So what is your favorite diamond painting company to order from? Have you guys tried Dreamer Designs? I have done Diamond Art Club. I actually purchased my second big Diamond Art Club painting that I'll have the unbagging for soon. I have all of the trial sizes for Diamond Art Club. I've finished 2 of them so far. Where's number 10? And they actually sent me the wrong order. So I upgraded the canvas to get the bigger canvas and the ABs and the trial kits. Well, they sent me the small, normal trial kit. And then the next day, I got the one that I actually ordered. And I asked them if I needed to send anything back, and they told me no, just go ahead and keep it. So I have 8 different paintings, two of each. My mom did the smaller Soulmates one, and she gave that out as a gift this last Christmas. There's a mosquito flying around. It turned out okay. It was very pixelated, but it was a nice painting. My aunt, who she gave it to, liked it. So I have not done the larger version of that. I did the larger version of the Wishes Granted and the 4 Seasons tree. And they both turned out really nice. So yes, Diamond Art Club is definitely nice quality. They're just very expensive. The one that I purchased is going to actually go above our couch. So it is a Chuck Pinson. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it will be on the channel here soon. Well, I don't know about here soon, but it will be on the channel. Not sure when. I'll get it up as soon as I can. Move a different video around, because this is a really, really nice Diamond Art Club one, and I'd love to show it on the channel. But what is your favorite company to order from? Like I said, right now I'm working on my mystery from Cluo.shop. And it is a square, and it's turning out, I mean, the picture looks like a big old hot mess. But yes, I can tell what it is, and I can see what the idea of it is. It's a little pixelated. But the squares are really nice. There is quite a bit of trash, but I think that it's okay because I think I'll have plenty to finish the project. And that's all I really care about. But they fit together really well. I don't think I ever finished the story of my Nightmare 90 by 90. I honestly don't even remember the company that I ordered it from. I'll have to look through my emails to see if I can find my sent email to them. But the drills are terrible. Like, oh my gosh, they're so terrible. And I've already run out of one. I think I'm just going to use a different color, like a different shade of that color to finish it because it's not that much. But the drills are terrible. They're popping, they're small, they're big, they're so mismatched. It's not even funny. But the company didn't care that the way they sent it ruined the diamond painting and put a crease down the middle of it. So I'm pretty sure they don't care that I've run out of diamonds or that their drills are terrible. So there for a long time, I had no desire to really even work on the canvas just because it's such a nightmare. And I was multi-placing on that one, and I was using a drill pin on that one, single placing, and it just, I watched a video about, you know, squares and how to get them on and straight and this, that, and the other, so they were using tweezers. So I started using tweezers on it, and they are doing a lot better. Placing them is a lot better, but it's still a nightmare. I'm definitely going to have to seal that painting. But, alright, we finished this one. Let's see. And it looks like it's just in time, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video. And if you guys haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you don't, then go ahead and hit that dislike button. It's not going to hurt my feelings. Just let me know what you guys like and don't like. If you have any questions or comments, or, you know, if I've asked a question, please feel free to answer that in the comments, and I will see you on the next one.